I need you, baby. I want you again. I want you to play some music. I want you to sing. Yes. My name is davidx. I was born in France, in Paris. My family is coming from Martinique Island. I spent my childhood in the north suburbs Paris. I was 6 years old. We moved to Britain, on the west coast. So I think the style I'm playing the violin, I've got this inspirations, a bit Celtic inspirations, something really lyrical. My background, about the music, mostly are coming from West Indies. Cuban music from the salsa, compa music from Haiti Island, Cuba Island, Martinique Island, Guadeloupe Island, and Brazil. Okay. Okay. The first time, I was practicing, the beatboxing. There was the friend of mine at school. He did the sound. Powerful battery. I was like him. I tried to imitate him, and I was thinking all the time about this advertisement. 2 months later, we went to the music store. My mom asked me, David, do you want a guitar, an instrument? I said, why not? I would like. But, David, I won't pay. I will use, the money on your save on your accounts. And then I bought this guitar. It was my first instrument. Okay, I feel you. Okay, just hold. Okay, I feel you. Okay, just I feel you. I wanted you to play with just a video because. Okay, I want to play with you. I just need to find my way. I tried to combine different elements. I tried to enhance the loudspeaker by myself. I was interested by the electronic stuff. So when I was child, I was outside to try to pick it up in the garbage, in the loudspeakers and electronic processor and stuff like that. And I tried to make like a MacGyver in the movie. When I was 12 years old, I was starting to visit a lot of music store, electronic store, and I did a lot of experience with my instruments. Sometimes it was horrible, but it was the beginning.
La serpiente dorada que tienes que recorras a los ojos me apresa.
asked myself a lot of questions about how is the sound, how is mixing the sound, the engineering. I had this fantasy to create my own studio. And then I talked to my mom, I would like to have a real keyboard. And she bought me my first keyboard. Yamaha keyboards, PSS 190. And I remember there were 20 rhythms. And I learned exactly all these kinds of rhythms. This is the first rhythm I did. I was listening to the radio every day, every night for 10 years. And I learned so different kind of music style. When I was 14 years old, I started to be interested by the techno, the house music, and the hip-hop music. So my dream was to try to combine these two kind of styles. A friend of mine, when I was teenage, told me, yeah, I think you're doing a beatboxing, it's coming from the States. And it was really repented in the end of the 80s. It disappeared after in the 90s. But I didn't care. I did what I felt.
Ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va. Yes, 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 I
didn't really know why I did this crazy sounds. It was like, so I'm breathing, It was natural for me. After the 90s, beatboxing came back.
I want you to lose under control, say Mike's one, Hilarious, is what I always be. Le clip de tête nous appartient, le tien c'est le tien, le mien c'est le mien. Impeccable, on le refait le tien. When I was gonna look at it, I don't want it, but I do it, but I see you. Because I'm very lost, I hit him for a team and now. I want to cheer on. I want to ride to the sky. I want to do the singing holler in the bass.
It was my dream, the violin, it's really hard instruments, tough instruments. I got it, one in 1997, Really, every day I was practicing violin. But I didn't think about combined beatboxing and violin. And every day I was searching the good way of how to practice. A few weeks later, I found my first loop station. It was like a shock in my mind because I noticed I could sing as well.
Estou perto de você, ui, la música, e dança e baila,
E cantar o fado. So when I came to London, you know, it was really amazing. This is a new experience for me. I never lived, you know, really emotional and also tough experience, because London, it's a tough city. I didn't have so much money, so I did with what I have, you know. So I stayed focused sometimes 7 hours per day or 10 hours per day to practicing. And it was really, really great. I succeeded. You know, so if you book davidx, you will get something really amazing, you know. The mixing between, you know, my background, Celtic, where the place and I grew up, and also my heritage from the West Indies. If we book davidx, we will get, you know, the great shows, you know, not only the music for the music, and I want to stay connected with the audience. I like to give the love, to dance with the public, you know. I like to dance with my wireless electric violin, you know, to make something really original, you know, some people never see.